into a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see the number 13 team in the country, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get back to the action. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play. Good coverage that time. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
He keeps it on a design run. Get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Finds his man. It's Selden. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Offense self-destructing. Penalty makes it 1st and 20. With some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to the left. Catch made wide open way downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving the quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Who's in the clear? Will not be bumped. They can't get him to the ground. Touchdown, North Carolina. He would not be denied. We've got a conference championship on the line here. what a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. The Panthers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
The shotgun running play call. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled at the tackle.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Scanning the field. It's Holstein. That's reeled in. It's Hicks. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it second and medium. Using his legs. It's Smith. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Offense are going to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up fourth and short.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Selden. Finds room at the 30. Here he goes. Now the 40. Past the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, UNC.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. To throw, it's Holstein. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. To throw, it's Holstein. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. And it's North Carolina in front, Kurt. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the 1st quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Looking to throw yet again. He escapes the pocket. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the 2nd half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, staying holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw. It's Barnett. The pass rush closing in. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him. And the Tar Heels come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
You know, I would have thought they might have taken a break after this sack that they've given up, But here they are, ready to go again at the line of scrimmage.
Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. And the Tar Heels pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. The offense now operating in empty. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pocket breaking down. The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it. Here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And there's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, you really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Now it's second down here. Looking to throw. It's Holstein. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in that screen play.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25. And what a play for this defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Here we go. Do the show.
First play of the drive, they look to the right. They bring him down after a short gain there. Backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Design quarterback run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw. It's Barnett. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And the Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. Finding some room at the 25. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
And they'll set up with the PAT. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Robinson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So here we go, the first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Using his legs, it's Smith. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with the ball.
Getting set. Here's second down. To the air. It's Holstein. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the second down incompletion, we'll have to convert here on third down and 8. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
The Panthers will line up to kick it away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On first down, it's play action. There's contact on the throw. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Now takes a hit but lets it fly. Catch made down inside the 20. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
Now, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Looks like one more play here before halftime. They'll give it to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Tar Heels will kick this away to get the second half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. Oh, he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Panthers. He just sprints into the end zone. An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in a conference championship game.
You know, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for them.
Dropping back, it's Holstein. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. No run up the middle.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the stop, but it's a big play with a 31.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
And the Tar Heels lining up here on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Watch the spin move. First down and more. He's still running. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
On the ground, it's Scott. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
second down after that previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Comes play number 6 on this drive. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He'll return it from inside the 5. The coverage team able to bring him down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Back to throw. It's Holstein. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, what a grab! They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Well, one thing we know for sure, this quarterback has a ton of confidence. Already he's thrown 2 picks. That is tight coverage right here. He still puts it up in the air. Now, this one works out for him, but they haven't throughout this game.
First down now at the 49. One huge play has got this offense out near midfield and threatening. He's got room to run. Breaks into the clear. Crosses the 10. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Pitt.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And it's up and good. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Clock running in the final minute here of the third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Gets some space around the 30. He's in the clear. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. Well, he finally goes out of bounds down inside the 10, but that play sets up this offense in good scoring position.
It sure does. What a great play of creating momentum for this offense. Now you want to see if they give this back a chance to put it into the end zone now that they're first and goal.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near the goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And it's North Carolina in front, Kirk. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, North Carolina.
Now they'll come up 2nd down and goal from the 10. To throw, it's Barnett. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Touchdown, North Carolina. They couldn't stop him there. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, a job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Now the try here for the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They'll give it to the back. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Right, the defense, great job. They win this battle. Trying to contain the tight end in the passing game can be very difficult in today's game, but they did it in a big way there.
Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, almost intercepted. Big guy would love to have that one back. Couldn't quite hold on.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Handoff heading left. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Grinding away on the ground. As the first down is still going. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Looking for a gap. Stop. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Tar Heels looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, UNC. Still no answer for this offense.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Now the lineup to kick the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown. A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Robinson. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Boy, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Again, makes it second and medium. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Gets the first and still running. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Here's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Finding enough space for a solid gain before his top ball.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Pounding away with the run game. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
And the Tar Heels line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He hands it off from the gun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Here's the 2nd down play. Handoff from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
The shotgun handoff here. And they wrap him up and bring him down on what is the final play of the game. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.